In this video, we are concentrating the finally clause. There is a finally clause which you can write in our Scala code, and we will be explaining this one with one sample code, explanation, execution, and also looking at the output. So here is the demonstration where we will be discussing the finally clause in our Scala code.
We know that exception means erroneous condition. So here in this sample code, we are trying to open one file using this file reader constructor. The name of the file is input1.txt, and there is an input1.txt which is pre-existing under this project folder. You can see it is not under this src. You see, it is not getting disappeared when I'm collapsing this src folder, but it is under this project folder. So that's why you can find that this input1.txt, this is a data file. You can also see the content. So this is a data file. So now this particular data file is existing under this project folder. So you can see that f is nothing but file reader class object is equal to new file reader input1.txt. As the file is pre-existing, so no exception will take place. So that's why this line will get the control and it will get printed. And the control will not be going to the catch block. The catch block has been started from here and it has got ended here. So here we have introduced a new block, that is a finally. So what is the purpose of finally? This finally block is that block even if the exception occurs, or if the exception does not occur, the finally block will get executed. And that is the main feature of this finally block. Let us suppose we have opened one data file. We're going to do some processing of the content. So in that case, if some error has occurred, then I should close the data file and then I should go for some other remedial actions. Otherwise, while reading or writing from the data file, if no error occurs, then also at the end of the processing we should close the data file. So closing the data file is irrespective of the error, whether it is coming during the processing of the file content. So that means those statements which are bound to get executed even if exception occurs or even if exception does not occur should be written under the finally block. So here you see we have written this println exiting finally. This particular statement will be executed even if the file exists or even if the file does not exist. So let me show you that one. So input1.txt is existing. So as a result of that, no exception has taken place. This line has got printed. That means the try block has got the control and try block has got completed as no exception has occurred. So control is not going to the catch block. Not a single case blocks here also. So finally block is getting executed at the end. But if I make this file name as input.txt against which there is no file name is present, so in that case exceptions will take place. What kind of exception? File not found exception will take place. So what will happen? This line is going to get executed. It has caused exception. So that's why this println no exception has occurred has taken place. This line will become unreachable, will remain unexecuted, and now the exception will get handled. So file not found exception will be handled here. So its remedial body is to print this message missing the file exception. So missing the file exception, this string has got printed, and ultimately the finally block will get the control. So exiting finally, that message has got printed. So that means whatever we are going to write in the finally block will be executed even if the exception occurs or even if the exception does not occur. And that is the purpose of our finally block in our exception handling in Scala coding. Thanks for watching this.